Hello everyone, today I'm playing a deck that I'm calling Bant Academy Ramp. I wanted to explore the new points changes because we've had a pretty significant shift in the format and very interesting points changes have come along, including Survival going down and Spellseeker going down, so they're both off of the points list. And I wanted to brew Creature Combo, but I sat down and tried to brew it and sort of lost interest. I do want to visit Creature Combo at some point, but I think I've played so much mid-range and aggro in the last 3 to 6 months that I just sort of have lost interest in turning creatures sideways. So I think to reset, I'm going to play some wacky combo brews or maybe some big control brews or something. Just sort of cleanse the palate going into the new year. So this Bant Academy ramp shell is basically just trying to make lots of mana to cast giant payoffs like Sundering Titan, Emrakul, etc. Tinker is a broken magic card. People do not play Tinker enough. Basically, the only decks you see Tinker in are my Turbo Citadel deck, which, I enjoy and think is quite good, but is very much it's like a Storm deck, which is very potent, but also doesn't have any sort of fair backup plan whatsoever. Or in Paradox Academy, and I know people love their Paradox Academy. They do well with it, but I've always hated giving my opponents cards with draw sevens, and it's always felt kind of clunky, especially in the newer builds which don't play the bigger mana rocks. So you're just not really accelerating that quickly. It always just feels kind of slow. And really, there are a lot of like really broken things you can do if you make like a million mana. There's a reason that the Urza Saga block, Urza's block was considered combo winter. Making a million mana and then casting giant payloads is kind of a broken thing to do, and that's what I intend to do today. It's mostly base blue. We're splashing white for some tutors and Armageddons and balance. When you have a million artifact mana, you don't care about blowing away your opponent's lands and your own, so resetting everyone to 0, except that you're really at like 8 because you have so much artifact mana, is fine. Green is mostly for land tutors, getting Workshop and Academy, those types of things, but also playing Channel and Eureka, because Eureka is a good way of powering out big things, same with Channel. Plus, I've been wanting to play a Channel deck for ages. It's one of my favorite cards that's actually surprisingly narrow. And yeah, that's basically it. Game plan's pretty simple. Ramp out a bunch of things. You can potentially combo with Paradox Engine and the One Ring. You can just get Darksteel Monolith, cast your Emrakul, Tinker into Sundering Titan, blow up your opponent's lands. We're here to do big things and have a good time. Two things that are missing from this deck that are conspicuous. There's basically no spot removal in the deck. And the reason is that this deck is just trying to go big. Drawing like a Swords or a Path is really bad when you just need action. And if you want to win the game, you should just go bigger than them, or you should blow everything away with like a balance. This deck is pretty similar to my Jeskai Wildfires deck that I played, 7-8 months ago at this point. And you just really are not interested in one-for-oneing. You're interested in taking everything or just going bigger. The other thing that's missing is Urza Saga. Urza Saga recently got pointed, and you could play Urza Saga in this list, and it would be pretty reasonable. It's still kind of slow, all things considered, for this deck, but it's, Urza Saga is never bad. Making, 5/5s and getting a Soul Ring, or making, 5/5, 6/6s and getting a Mana Vault is really good. But it is a point, and Soul Ring just went down. So I wanted to test a deck that used the points decreases without basically going net neutral by having to pay a point for something that just got put on the points list. So I'm playing it without Urza Saga. I think Urza Saga is good, don't get me wrong, but I think it's very overrated. It's really good for having a fair backup plan, but if your goal is to just go big, then you should just go big, in my opinion. You shouldn't be messing around with Retrofitter Foundries and Urza Sagas and trying to win a mopey mid-range war when you can just, slam a giant 8-mana creature or, cast an Eldrazi. Also, it's a little weird to be playing Urza Saga when blowing up your own lands, so there's that. Anyway, this is Bant Academy Ramp, pretty straightforward deck, and let's see how it does today. Picture of this sorry hand, and these three on the bottom.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a polluted delta and Psycho.
Okay. Let's pay 2 life to Yucataxian Probe to see what you're working with.
Right. I have an Ancient Den, an Enlightened Tutor, and a Tesseract the Seeker.
Boo! Time Vault! Well, this is not necessarily Time Vault. But, and El Buscador.
Yeah, I'll play open, it's fine.
Okay. I have 6 cards in hand, so I have to draw. I will play this Dark Slick Shores, and then I will pass the turn.
Step, I'm going to fetch for a Hedge Maze.
Seems reasonable. Can't believe you turned to the dark side.
You'll see.
To be fair, I did play Time Vault
Derail.
for the Iowa year end, so I'm not much better.
Yeah, we can keep that on top. That's it. Draw. Ancient Den. Yes.
Let's Swamp Cycle Troll.
Yeah.
Let's find a Scrubland. Okay. Untap. Drawn. I will play a Scrubland, and I will persist the troll.
Okay.
I will then pass the turn.
I'm going to cast this Enlightened Tutor.
You got it, boss. What are you finding?
Two trolls. Might have been okay if I didn't have to pump up.
Yeah.
It's really not ideal. Make the Soul Ring.
Wait a minute, that's not Time Vault.
I'm playing the coveted spread of Soul Ring Time Vault.
Oh, so... Oh, it hurts to think about. No Saga? No Mana Vault? Academy's whatever.
Draw this ring. Play this ring. Play this island. Sego.
Okay. All on top. I will draw. So that card doesn't actually do what I want it to, but... Let's go... Badlands. 3 Fairy.
Sure.
I'll bounce the Soul Ring to hand.
Yep.
I'll swing for 5.
14.
I'll pass turn.
Draw.
No land.
Wasteland.
No.
Soul Ring. Tezzeret. -4 Tezzeret.
Sure.
Go get the One Ring. It's,
Okay.
see, I'm a little out of cards. I had a plan for maybe not dying immediately. The turn 2 troll is a little
Yeah,
less
that is
good.
like plan C of the deck, but plan C does get there.
We're gonna tap this ring to draw a card.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. I will draw.
Yep.
I mean, okay, that's like a fine one. I will uptick.
Yep. Guess I was not supposed to draw yet. That's like that. Sorry.
Windswept Heath, Crack Heath, find a Tundra.
Okay.
Play this Grief.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't supposed to do it. I have a Manifold Key.
Okay.
I
I'll swing
forgot.
for 5.
Yeah. I forgot I don't have protection because I didn't cast it.
Yes, I will pass the turn.
Okay, well, I need to win this turn. Go to 8. Draw 2. Those don't win the game. Game 2.
Game 2. Let me show you the Tundra to make sure I'm not cheating. There we go. You're good to start things off.
Mishra's Workshop.
No, okay.
One Power Stone. Go.
Okay. Undercity Sewers.
Okay.
Tricky. Keep that one on top. I'll pass turn.
Let's see. Float 1 colorless Thran Dynamo.
Okay.
4 colorless. 4 to 8 Celestian Signet. 3 colorless
Okay.
floating. Turn this into colorless green, white. Flooded Strand. I will get myself a tropical island and play this to Fairy.
Sure.
I'll uptick the Teferi and pass.
Okay. Let's play this Thought Scour targeting myself.
Okay.
I will mill this Ponder and this Scalding Tarn, and I will draw 1. Play this Raucous Theater.
Okay.
Get rid of this Troll. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Two, 3. Tinker, sacking my one Pepperstone. We're gonna get the Sundering Titan.
Okay.
Choose your Undercity Sewers as the swamp and island, and your Rocket Theaters on the mountain, and then I have to choose my tropical island as a forest.
Okay. You could have just cast it.
Well, it wasn't in my hand. 2 floating for this Relic of Sauron. I will activate the Relic of Sauron.
Okay.
I'll discard this Eureka. I'll uptick the fairy and say go.
Play this Gloom Lake Verge tap. Godless Shrine tapped. Pass turn.
Untap. 3 float 2 for the One Ring.
Sure.
Throw everything, tap it to draw a card.
Yep.
I think it's fine. I'll just play this. Surprise and scary. Tick to fairy again. Keep for 7.
Go to 13.
Pass.
Play this Gloom Lake Verge.
Yep.
Let's just go to the next game.
Okay. Okay. Start us off.
Okay. Meticulous Archive, Surveil.
Okay.
Get rid of this Chrome Mox. Cast this Lotus Petal.
Okay.
Pass turn.
We're gonna play this Misty Rainforest and say go.
Let's mental note.
Hopefully. Oh, okay. You untapped already. My bad. Yes.
Yes. Tundra and Thought Scour. Draw.
Okay.
I will play this Wooded Foothills and pass the turn.
And step I'm gonna fetch.
Okay.
Get my own Meticulous Archive. Fail. This manifold key. Good, my turn. Draw. Ancient Tune, Show and Tell.
Okay,
This one.
this one.
Dramatic Orrery.
Grizzlebrand.
Okay. 5 mana for a Gilded Lotus.
Sure.
3 for a Bounce.
Cards in hand?
3.
I'll pay 7 life.
Yep.
I'm throwing my hand off a little. Am I crazy and pay another 7? No.
I don't think your life totals, and I mean, I don't know. No comment.
I will crack this.
Okay. I have one floating, by the way.
I will. Yes. I will find a Badlands.
Okay. Somehow comboing off at instant speed.
I'm doing something at instant speed. I'll crack my Lotus Petal for blue.
Okay.
I will cast this Limdul's Vault.
Sure. Digging for Force of Will. Or Negation, I guess. I don't know if you play that. Probably not.
Go to 11. Oh. This one's wacky. Go to 10.
Okay.
Go to 9.
Okay.
This will work. So I'm going to keep these 5, and I shuffle the rest.
Yep. Yep. I think Grizzlebrand, huh? I think pretty much
Yeah, well.
any other target probably is less dangerous for me. Except maybe Broodlord.
These go on top. Let me
Yep.
just confirm the order.
Before you draw all of them?
Um,
Or are you just letting balance resolve?
I'm just going to let balance resolve.
Okay. I have 3 cards, 2 lands, no creatures.
Did I make a mistake? Yeah, okay. So I will sacrifice. What's the order?
Lands, cards, creatures.
Okay, so Grizzlebrand will be the last card in the graveyard.
Right. So if graveyard order matters. Worst comes to worst, this is definitely powerful magic.
Yes. Okay. I will discard Duress, Steam Vents, Bloodstained Mire, Dragon's Rage Channeler, Swords to Plowshares, Thoughtseize, and Grief.
Okay.
And then I will sacrifice Grizzlebrand.
Okay. I will pass my turn.
Draw this mystery magic card. Consider.
Okay.
I will mill over this Abeyance, and I'll draw this one.
Okay.
Play this Undercity Sewers.
Okay.
Bin this Volcanic Island. Pass turn.
What's that? Keep. Draw.
Yeah.
8 mana Sundering Titan.
That is fine. In response, I'll float a black.
Okay. I'm going to choose Badlands as Swamp, Sewers as Island, and your Archive as Plains. I'd like to move to combat.
Into.
Yep.
Put this Hoarding Broodlord in the graveyard where it belongs.
You have 1 card in hand?
2 cards in hand.
I'll play this Polluted Delta and Sego.
Okay. I have very few draws that actually win me the game.
I was going to say, if you have exactly Reanimate, and then any of the sacrifice spells or another reanimation spell in your hand that doesn't cost life, but
I need to draw exactly like Undercity. Like.
Oh, I guess you need mana too. Yeah.
Yeah, I needed to not be Sundering Titan. I had the win last turn if I had an untapped blue or black source, but my lands in hand were Undercity Sewers, Bloodstained Mire, Steam Vents. So, and I couldn't pay life.
You couldn't fetch, right? Yeah.
Okay, off the top. We're not completely boned yet.
Okay.
We'll cast this LED.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll pass turn.
And step off fetch.
Okay.
Get myself a hitch maze. Okie doke. Surveil. In this chrome box. My turn.
Yeah.
5 mana. Sylvan
Sure.
Scrying.
Sure.
Three floating. That for sure. That should seal the deal. Get Inventor's Fair.
Yeah.
Crack Inventor's Fair. No mana floating.
Yeah.
Get Trinister. That's Trinister.
Yeah, well. Looks like it's over.
I'll attack you for 7.
Go to 2.
Sega.
I die.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna go Tropical Island into
Yep.
Mana Vault. Go ahead.
Okay. I
Yep.
will untap. Drop. I will go Caracas, and I will tap it for a white, and I would like to Prismatic Ending the Mana Vault.
Okay.
And I will say go.
City of Traders.
Yep.
Show and tell.
Yep.
I'll put this one in play.
I'll put this one into play. Yours is undoubtedly better than mine.
Darksteel Monolith.
Sensei's Divining Top. The fuck does Monolith do?
It's an indestructible artifact. Once each turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a colorless spell I cast from my hand.
All right.
So I'm going to pay 0 for
Okay.
the Skeleton Lotus.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap 3 and play the Sphere of Resistance.
Okay.
Go.
Cards in hand.
1.
All right. I will untap. I
Yep.
will spin my top in upkeep.
Okay. Yep.
I will put them back like this.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will play a Scalding Tarn as land for turn.
Yep.
I will pass. Float 1 mana. Yep.
I'm going to play this Relic of Sauron for free.
Okay. Yes.
Because I have to pay for Sphere of Resistance.
Yeah. Paper Sphere. Yeah, that's how spells work.
I'm going to make 3 white mana.
Yep.
I'm just going to go down to 1 white to activate Relic of Sauron's second ability to draw 2, discard 1.
Yep.
I'm going to pitch this Misty Rainforest.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
End of turn. I'd like to go to 19.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna get Tundra. Might get a basic.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna get Tundra. I missed it the first time. There it is. I would like to spin my top.
Okay.
Look, if you're making me... all my spells are costing more. We're going to be spinning my top a lot.
No, you're good. You're good.
Like, all my 1-mana spells are so sad.
Yeah.
Alright, I did not expect to have this many turns post show and tell, but that's fine. I'll spin top. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll put them back like this.
Yeah.
I will untap. I will draw.
Yep.
I will immediately play a Prismatic Vista and crack it.
Okay.
We'll go to 18. I will get a snow-covered island.
Yep.
I would like to pay 3 mana and bounce the fucking Monolith with Brazen Borrower. If that's alright. Pretty sure you're able to recast it, but at least you're not drawing cards.
I'm 1 short right now. Because of my sphere.
And then this will go on an adventure, and I will say go.
Untap.
I have you at 20?
Yeah, I'm at 20.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 2.
Yep.
Play this Scalding Tarn.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Now we're at 19.
Yeah, now we're at 19. Fetch a basic. Oh, no, I won't fetch a basic. Somewhere in here is a Tundra.
Twinsies.
2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Monolith.
Yep. Yep. Unfortunate, but yep.
I will say go.
I will untap, upkeep. I'm going to tap my Caracas, and I'm going to spin my top.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Christ. I will put him back like this. I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will play an Inundated Archive, which is the backside of Waterlogged Teachings.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Okay. Untap. A 3 white.
Yep.
Use 1 for this Talisman of Progress.
Yep, that's fine. We're not. Yeah. Okay, so we
So
are
my
choosing
free
to do that. Being free
That's my
spell.
free spell.
Yep.
Then I will add colorless and pay 3 mana for this balance with 1 card in hand.
Balance with 1 card in hand. And you only have 2 lands, so I'm going to be sacrificing down to 2 lands as well.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Yep, you're good.
I will cast a Brainstorm in response.
Okay.
I will draw 1, 2, 3. What do I want to keep here? Yeah, I will put... fucking A. I'll put things back like that, and then
Okay.
this can go in there, and then we
Yep.
can resolve balance. I will
Yep.
sack Caracas and my archive, and I will discard a Wrath of the Skies, a Spell Pierce, and a Get Lost.
Then I will play this polluted delta and Seiko.
I will untap. I will draw.
Yep.
I will pay 2 mana because of Sphere. I will cast a Preordain.
Okay.
I will scry 2. I will put both. I will put them. I will top like this, and I will draw this card. I will put this card in my graveyard. I will play a basic island as land for turn,
Yep.
and I will pass.
I'll fetch
Yep.
myself a. I'll go to 16 to get a breeding pool. Attack.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay 3 to do the Relic of Sauron thing, which is draw 2, discard 1.
Yep. And you went to 16, right?
Yep, I'm at 16.
Cool. Hell yeah! Sleight of hand. Look at the top 2. Put one in your graveyard.
I mean, if they made that version of Sleight of Hand, it'd be awesome.
It'd be way better than sleight of hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, please, just give us more
It's like the
cantrips
weirdest-
that are unplayable in every other format, but...
I mean, hey, sleight of hand is a 4 of in Pioneer these days.
Go to my turn.
Discard the Tree of Tales. Yep.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Activate this Relic of Sauron.
Yep.
Discard this Blood Strand.
Yep.
You can't have any 1-mana counter magic. I guess you could have a... Yeah. I'm going to pay 4 for this Teferi Time Raveler.
I will spin top in response.
Okay.
I will put them back like this. And Teferi resolves.
I'll uptick to 5
Okay.
and play this Odawara, and then pay 1 for my free colorless spell, which is Emrakul of Promise End.
I will concede to response to that. Good to go?
Okay. Yep, I'm good to go.
Pre-game effects?
No.
I will do a Prismatic Vista. I will crack it immediately for a basic island, and I would like to do a Tameo Inquisitive Researcher.
Okay. That'd be my least
And then I
favorite
also
card.
go. Say again?
It's gotta be like one of my least favorite cards.
Least favorite card? Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Play this Odawara.
Yep.
Oh, maybe you won't have the prismatic ending this time. Man of Vault.
Yeah, Mana Vault. Mana Vault resolves. I will untap. We'll
Yep.
draw. I will start by cycling Lorien Revealed. I will go get a Tundra, and I will put it into play.
Yep.
Actually, do I go get a Tundra? No, I will get a Meticulous Archive.
Okay.
I am going to go to combat and attack for 0, trigger, make a clue.
Yep.
And then post-combat play this Surveil trigger.
Yep.
And I will resolve my Surveil trigger and then pass the turn.
Okay.
I do not, in fact, have the pending.
Just gonna wait till you're...
Yeah. Surveil trigger. I will put Dragonlord Ojutai in my graveyard.
Yeah, seems a little far.
There you go. Yeah, not right now.
Go Looted Delta, fetch.
Yep.
So, somewhere in here. There we go.
Yep. 5 mana. What we're doing? Gilded Lotus.
Oh, 5 mana, right. This is awkward. Get chop one.
Patiova.
No, okay, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna get
Yep.
Edge Maze instead.
4 mana.
For some reason my brain was like, oh, clearly more than 5.
I should be at 19 because I cracked a Prismatic Vista.
Okay, yeah. Surveil. I'm gonna ban this island.
Yarp.
We're gonna pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I will go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack for 0. Trigger.
Yep.
I'll pass the turn. She really should say attacks and isn't blocked. The fact that you just get it is kind of stupid.
Yeah. Pick me something. Let's go. Inventor's Fair.
Yep.
Foreign Power Stone.
Warren Power Stone's fine.
Pass.
On your end step, I would like to pay 2, and I would like to cast a Latinam's Legacy. Assuming that resolves, I will choose this card, and I will shuffle it into my deck.
Yep.
I will then go to my turn, and on my upkeep, I will draw 2 cards.
Yeah, stupid Tamio.
Yeah, stupid Tamio.
I think that's kind of neat, actually.
Yeah? I really wish they'd print a fucking instant speed Sea Beyond. I really hate that this is the best version of this effect because it's like definitely shouldn't be. We can have an instant speed Sea Beyond and it won't break anything, especially with EI existing. But I will wait until my prints will come. I will untap, upkeep trigger. I will draw 2. I will draw for turn, trigger Tamio. I will exile and bring back with 2 counters. I will go to my main phase. I will uptick Tamio to 4. I will. Yeah, I will play a Rafine's Tower tapped, and I will pass.
Untap. You. City of Traders.
Yep.
Sphere of Resistance.
Cards in hand.
3.
I will attempt to counterspell Sphere of Resistance.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugin.
Yep.
I'll -1 Ugin to exile all colored cards. You can see one or less.
Yep. Goodbye, Tamio. I will untap.
Yep.
I will draw.
Yep.
I will play a Tundra.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn.
Upkeep all, untap fall.
Yep.
Draw for turn. I'll pick Ugin to 8 to bulk you.
I'll go to 16.
I'm gonna play this Tanglepool Bridge, City of Triggers dice.
Yep.
Pass.
On your end step, I would like to pay 2. I would like to flash in Snapcaster Mage.
Your targets are Counterspell, Latnams.
Latnam's Legacy and Lorien Revealed.
Sure. Assume you're
I
gonna
would like to
Latnams.
target Latnam's Legacy.
Yeah, that's fine.
I would like to cast Latnam's Legacy.
Yeah.
Assuming that resolves, I will choose this card. I will exile Latnam's Legacy. I will shuffle, and I'll go to my turn and have an upkeep trigger.
Yep.
I will untap. Upkeep. I will draw 2.
Sure.
I will draw 1 for turn.
Yep.
I will play a Castle Ardenvale as land for turn. I will go to combat, and I will attack Ugin.
Yep. Ugin's down to 6.
And I will pass the turn.
Keep gain 1 from Inventor Sphere after 20.
Yep.
Draw. I'll pick Ugin on Snapcaster Mage.
In response, I will pay 3, and I will flash in it to Shauna's Tidebinder.
It doesn't remove the abilities for the Ugin, it just counters the spell, the trigger, right?
Yep. It is a Planeswalker, so it will that permanent loses all abilities as long as Tidebinder remains in the field.
Okay. It doesn't die though, right? It just stays at...
It doesn't die. It will stay at 8 loyalty. It just has no abilities, and I counter the activated ability.
Okay, sure. Yes, that happens. I'll play this Manamo
Yep.
to...
Oh, do you have the ring as well? Oh, that'd be so good.
Urza, Lord High Artificer.
I will pay 1, and I would like to Stern Scolding.
Why do you have so little power, old man?
Why are you so weak, you motherfucker?
3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like to cast this Boon of the Wishgiver.
Draw 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
1,
Pretty good.
2, 3, 4. Right, play the land for turn, so I will pass.
I will untap.
Yep.
I will draw. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's not interesting. It's much less interesting. I will pay 1, and I would like to cast Sense's Divining Top.
Okay,
I will pay 1, and I will spin my top.
sure. How many cards do you have in hand? Yeah, you can tell me
I
after you're
have
done.
1 card in hand.
Okay.
Doing math, sorry. Yeah, we will do this. I will pay 2, and I will crack a clue.
Okay.
I will draw. I will play Core Haven as land for turn. I will go to combat and I will attack Ugin for 5.
Yeah, so he goes from 8 to 3.
And then I will pass the turn.
Thinking about my mana vaults.
Yep.
I'll leave it tapped, so I will gain a life from Inventor's Fair, but lose 1 from tapped mana vault.
Yep.
Two, three, 4.
Yep.
Try to cast Reap and Sow, not Entwined, for search target land. Search for a land.
Put into play?
Yeah.
That is fine.
We're going to put a Tolarian Academy into play.
Yup. Figured.
Probably no one.
It could have been an Urza Saga. We have 1 billion mana already, so... I guess we have the Minamo, so might as well have 2 billion mana.
That's right. That's better than 1 billion, 2 billion. That's just math.
Exactly.
Play this, see the sign out as land for turn.
Yarp.
Um, 2 mana for this. 1 card in hand?
I have 1 card in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this Rush of Knowledge.
So it'd be draw 8.
It would be draw 8, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good. Play this. Yeah. Play Mox Opal.
Yep.
Untap Academy with Phenomena.
Yep.
Tap Academy for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use 2 of it to cast a Transmute artifact.
Sacrificing. Or is that part of a resolution?
It's part of resolution.
I am going to crack my clue.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, it resolves.
Okay. I'll sack this Worn Power Stone.
Yep.
Get myself a Paradox Engine using 2 more, so I have 1 blue floating.
Yep.
I will use the 1 floating and 1 from Mox Opal to cast this Grim Monolith Engine trigger.
Yep.
That'll be colorless mana. 6 colorless. And 1 blue. Winter Orb trigger.
Yep.
Another 6 colorless and blue. I'm going to cast this Traverse Eternity trigger. This will be another try.
It resolves. I'm just scryfalling it.
Okay.
Try.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just another. Yeah. Okay. It's a Doctor Who one. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 6 colorless. 1 blue. Cast myself a Lotus Petal trigger.
Yep.
Do it again.
Yep.
6 colorless and blue. Use the blue and 3 of the colorless. Cast Tezzeret the Seeker trigger.
Yep.
-4 Tezzeret.
Yep.
Get for 1 ring.
Yep.
Tap the 1 ring to draw a card.
Yep.
Tap these 6. So 6. Add another blue.
Yep.
Another 6.
You're at 18.
I'm going to use 6.
There we go. Yep. I see it coming.
So this is at 4. I'm going to cast an Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I will
tell your
concede
guys.
Ulamog.
Untap.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of things I can do.
I have a Council's Judgment, so I have an answer, but Winter Orb is going to keep me from casting anything, so you will get... Ulamog is good enough.
Got the pick.
We're going to go Misty Rainforest Pass.
Sure. Draw. Delta fetch.
Sure.
I'll grab Volk and play a monkey.
Mm-hmm. Not fair.
Then I'd like to pass.
I'll fetch.
Mhm.
19. I'll get a Meticulous Archive.
Oh, you're on blue. Interesting.
So you picked the 1-drop that was not affected by the pointings.
Yes.
Yes.
Seems still pretty good.
Surreal.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep it on top. Draw. Play this. Broodlord and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
Play Marsh Flats. Go to
Yep.
combat.
Yep.
2, yep.
I got a 17. You exiled Fairy Time Raveler.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to fetch.
Huh?
I'll grab a Tundra and tap out for the Teferi.
Yeah, I'm going to respond.
Makes sense.
A Mystical Tutor. Tinker.
Oh, I see. I had you at completely different things. Is that a very good?
Yep, sadly.
Hmm. How do we do that? Like so. All minor stuff. Yeah. No, we're gonna uptick. And then I will pass the turn.
You draw this Tinker.
Mhm.
How annoying it is. But you hit Teferi.
Yeah, I can see.
Synod, Tinker.
Yep. Tinker is good.
Please get rid of Ragavon. Yeah. Even really cam version. I think I would have been fine with either Teferi or Ragavon, just not both.
Not both.
Yeah. It's chromatic orrery.
Okay.
At 5.
Mhm.
This Thranduil.
Yes.
And we're gonna pass.
And roll. I'll bounce the orrery.
Yep.
And roll. Combat. Swing 2.
15. You exile a Paladin of Unity.
That's the blue,
Green white.
green white one. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna be casting that. I'll play a Plains and say go.
Untap. Draw. Center's Fair.
Mhm.
7 mana. Orrery.
Isn't that 6?
That is 6 mana. Go.
Whoa. Sure.
Hey,
On your
hey.
end step,
They have
I'm
miscounted.
gonna be extra mean. I'll recall myself.
Sure.
And I'll take my turn.
Yep.
Draw. Uptick here.
Yep.
Swing 2.
13. You exile Gilded Lotus.
Do I want to cast it? I'll play a Caracas. Yeah, that seems like a fun thing to do in a control deck. I'll cast a Lotus.
Yeah.
Get a copy token. And then I'll move to discard.
Sure.
I'll pitch this Path to Exile. And this. Chain Lightning. Go for it.
Teferi's at 2.
3.
Of course. So dumb. The powerful play. That's just. Oh, I need to just get rid of a path to exile. Phantasms.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
Yeah, it resolves. I'll tap this for white and then I'll sword set.
I'll gain 0.
Take my turn.
Like, what are the odds you even kept removal at this point?
I kept 1. I'll swing 2.
Yeah, 11. Oh my god, Max Opal.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll cast the opal.
So funny. This game brought to you by Ragavan.
Yeah. I'm gonna sack the Teferi and bounce your Dynamo.
Funky business.
Draw. I'll play Thundering Falls.
Yep.
Surveil.
You feel safe enough having an extra 4 mana?
I feel safe enough. I'll bend the heat. Then I'd like to cast my own Teferi.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll uptick and pass.
Sure. Alright, let's go you 2.
Sure. Oh my god. I'll keep this. Bend that. Oh. Go for it.
Misty Rainforce, go ahead.
Draw. Play a Mire. Fetch.
Sure. I'm gonna fetch in response.
Mhm.
Get a Tundra and cast Enlighten Tutor.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go put Soul Ring on top.
Sure.
And then you can resolve your fetch.
Yep. I'll grab a Volk again, but this time no Ragavan. I'll cast a Sleight of Hand.
Okay.
2. That to hand, that to bottom. Go ahead.
I get punished after deserve it. Attack. Draw this.
Mhm.
Otawara.
Yep.
Soul Ring.
Yep.
Tinker.
Yeah.
I get dazed for not. If I get dazed for not getting Mana Vault. The Darksteel Monolith.
Well, this is the one that gets to cast 3 spells.
Yeah.
3 colorless spells.
I can cast a colorless spell once each turn for 3.
Mm-hmm. What are we casting?
Well, it's not technically ending the game.
Okay.
Chromatic Orrery,
Oh yeah.
which is then going to cast this Urza,
I see.
and then I'll pass.
Draw. You are technically true that it's not ending the game on the spot.
Yeah.
Questions. I'm gonna play a Wasteland.
Okay.
And I'll petty theft the monolith. Go ahead.
Wave this, drop wild.
Mhm.
Tap 8 for Darkstone Monolith.
Isn't it 9, or am I remembering my Exilia knowledge wrong?
No, it's an 8 drop.
Okay, sure. Then it's my bad. Should have
Attack
confirmed.
you for 5. Or the construct's a... Oh no, it's a 3/3. Attack you for 4.
15.
You fetch? Oh yeah, you fetch. Okay.
Yep.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Hmm. Yeah. I'll go to my end step.
Okay.
Cast Address down.
Yeah. Construct down.
Go ahead.
It's the beginning of the next end step, right?
Yep.
Uh, 5. Voting 2, transmute drift of phantasms.
Yes.
I'm gonna get Search for Glory.
Oh yeah. What are we finding? An Emmy?
I'm gonna cast Search for Glory.
What are those?
Roll the Aeon Storm.
Game 3.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna try this. Let me just take a picture.
Mhm.
Put this one on the bottom. Start us off.
Ryom, go.
Tundra. Pass.
Tap. Draw. Play an island. Say go.
Good, my turn.
Mhm.
Minamo.
Mhm.
Talisman of Progress.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Draw for the turn. Play a Foothills. Pass.
Step. Try to cast this Enlightened Tutor. Hit a mana ball.
Mhm.
Ball on top.
Yep. You may go.
Untap. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yep.
Personal tutor.
I have the Mana Leak.
Go. Mana Ball.
Yes.
Two colorless floating voltaic key.
Yes.
Fabricate.
Yes.
Put the One Ring in my hand.
Alright.
Pass the turn.
I'll fetch EOT. Go down to 19.
Yep.
No. Today has been really hard to find this Thundering Falls. Bear with this. Prevail.
Yep.
I'll keep that on top.
Okay.
Draw.
Probably goes end.
Lay out this Mesa. And then bend.
This probably goes end.
I'll pass the turn.
Okay, need my deck to deliver now. Play this Razor Pack Bridge and say go.
Fetch EOT.
Yep.
I was really scared of you going for a Tinker if I don't have the mana for it. But you didn't have it twice on turn 2. Prevail of Archive.
Yep.
I'll leave that on top.
Okay.
Draw. Play Elegant Parlor. Surveil.
Okay. Yeah.
Bin a Mountain. Pass.
Cards in hand?
4.
Pass.
Tap. Draw. Play Bloodstained Mire. Cast Teferi.
Yeah.
I'll bounce your bridge.
Yep.
Draw. Go ahead.
Replay bridge. Say go.
Tap. Draw. Plus on Teferi.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Hedge maze. My deck is
Surveil is good.
having a laugh.
Yep.
In this Emrakul the Promised End. So,
Oh.
a little bit of weight for casting that.
Yeah.
Say go.
End of turn, I'll brainstorm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Let's put back this one. And this one. Then I'll fetch.
Yeah.
17. Grab Steam Vents. And I'll take my turn.
Yeah.
Draw. Uptick. Let's Wasteland Minamo
Sure.
and pass.
Expedition map.
That's good.
Cracked map.
Yep.
We're gonna need an ancient to play that as our land for turn.
Sure.
Then I will say go.
End of turn, I'll flash in a Solitude.
Sure.
And I'll take my turn.
Yeah.
And draw. Uptick on Teferi, swing 3.
I go to 16, you go to 20.
And then I'll pass.
And now you have like 6 cards on hand?
5.
Too damn many.
That's for sure.
Untap.
Mhm.
Draw.
Yes. $14.
And Dynamo.
Grand Dynamo. Yeah, Dynamo's good.
Reap and Sow. Search for a land.
Reap and Sow, search for a land. Load up blue and days picking up archive.
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap, draw. Let's bounce Dynamo.
Yep.
Draw. Play out archive, surveil.
Yep.
Bane of Swords. Swing 3.
11, you're 23.
Go ahead.
Draw. Dynamo.
Down to 9. Yep, Dynamo's good.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Huh. That's kind of funny. Funny in a weird way. I'm gonna memory lapse that.
Okay. Say go.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Uptick here.
Yep.
Swing 3.
At 6, you're at 26.
Send 26. Or I'll channel Otawara to bounce Dynamo.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand.
5.
4. Oh, down to 4.
All spell pierce dynamo.
Yep. Pass.
Take my turn. Draw. Swing 3.
1.
Plage.
Yeah. Just drew like perfectly the entire game. Can't do anything about that. Well, I went 2-1. A bit unfortunate. I really thought I was going to win that last match. Deck felt really, really good today. But Brotherhood's End is a pretty good card against me, turns out. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say for this deck. The deck is sweet. Also, just getting to have the classic line of Sylvan Scrying for Inventor's Fair for Trinisphere, which is 2 + 4 is 6 + 3 is 9, just a casual 9 mana play. Yeah, I don't know. I have a soft spot for these big mana decks, and I actually think they're a lot more consistent than people give them credit for. A lot of people, when they make a big mana deck, they'll be like, oh, I'll just do blue-green, and I'll play all the mana dorks, and eventually I'll cast my Eldrazi or something. It's like, no, you could just combo kill people. Tinker and Academy are really, really broken Magic cards. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I didn't miss spot removal. The first match against Reanimator, against sort of a Reanimator Storm deck, the first game I won off of Sundering Titan, which again, I think a very underplayed Tinker target. Turns out double or triple Stone Ring is pretty strong. The second match, no, I lost the first match. I lost the first game to early Troll of Khazad-dûm. I won the second game because of Sundering Titan. And the third game was definitely sketchy because of the show and tell against the Reanimator deck. And I really thought I was going to lose because I think if Zoe had put in like a Lord of Change or an Archon of Cruelty, I would have been fine. But Grizzlebrand was really scary because being able to draw potentially 14 cards is a lot of cards to look at. But I was able to get through. She didn't quite have enough to win the next turn. I got very lucky that her deck misfired. And then I was able to Sundering Titan away her lands and then do the aforementioned Trinisphere play, so that was pretty sweet. The second game against Blue-White Control, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't think Blue-White Control or Bant Control or whatever it is I don't think they're going to have a good time against the make a million mana and cheat things into play deck. If I get under them, they're hosed. If they ever don't have a counterspell, they're hosed. If I have too much mana and they only have soft counter magic, they're hosed. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this deck is actually pretty well positioned against control decks, generally speaking. And then the last match against Jeskai was really unfortunate. Game 1 basically lost entirely based on Ragavan, because Ragavan hit me, stole my Teferi, and then I had to deal with Ragavan and Teferi. Like, if it was just Teferi, my Tinker for Sundering Titan would have been fine, because I would have blown up his entire mana base, and maybe he would have bounced my Sundering Titan, but he would have had no mana, and we could have rebuilt from there. But then, doing that, he has Ragavan to keep getting treasures and keep getting mana, which is really bad for me. So I just didn't have a good Tinker target. I ended up getting Chromatic Orrery because it's relatively recastable and let me deploy more things, but then he just kept hitting, really good card after really good card with Ragavan, and I just did not stand a chance. That second game was turn 2 Tinker for the win. I actually made a mistake. I definitely should have gone for Mana Vault instead of Soul Ring off of my Enlightened Tutor, and there's 2 reasons for that. The first is that by playing Mana Vault, I play around Daze because I have 1 mana floating when I Tinker. So fortunately I didn't get punished for that. But the other reason is that I have 1 mana floating after I get Darksteel Monolith for Chromatic Orrery into play. And then I play Urza, and because I have 1 floating, I can tap... I have 1 floating from Mana Vault, 1 floating from Chromatic Orrery, and then Urza can tap the Darksteel Monolith or the um, construct to transmute. Actually, maybe I had 3 mana anyway. Anyway, I made a mistake. I could have transmuted the guy that was in my hand, the Drift of Phantasms, to go and get Search for Glory, because Search for Glory gets me Emrakul, which obviously wins me the game when Darksteel Monolith is in play. It didn't end up mattering. I won that game. But then the third game was actually a lot closer than it seemed. My hand was a little sketchy, but I drew second land on the first turn, and then I was able to sequence so that I could get Mana Vault into play by basically baiting out with Personal Tutor, and then Fabricate for the One Ring. And I think literally if he had any other card that wasn't Brotherhood's End, I'm probably in a pretty good position. I mean, maybe I'm in a sketchy position if he's got Counter Magic, but if all he has is Counter Magic and not Brotherhood's End, I untap my Mana Vault. I've got Tezzeret in hand and the One Ring in hand, and I can just sort of slow roll threats and try and eventually stick the One Ring. And if I ever stick the One Ring, I probably just win the game because I'm going to just completely outcard advantage him. Unfortunately, he had the 1 out of 100 Brotherhood's End, which, you can look at that and say, that really sucks. My opponent was so lucky, but that's also Magic. I drew pretty well this tournament. My opponents are allowed to draw well. There's variance, and that's really just something you have to accept. And that's not even just for combo decks like this. That's for any deck. For any deck, you're going to have games that are just completely unlosable because you drew the nuts. They're going to be completely unwinnable because your opponent drew perfectly, and you can't really dwell on those games. If you dwell on those games, you're not going to improve. You have to dwell on the games that are like, your decisions actually matter, because sometimes your opponent is just going to have the nuts, and that's Magic. So anyway, this deck was sweet. I really enjoyed this deck. I probably won't bring it next week, but I might actually sleeve this up one more time before I retire it, because it was a lot of fun. Anyway, that's enough rambling. If you've stuck around this long, thank you for watching the video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the normal YouTube things, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.